Did what?
Well, I had no choice.
You said that you wouldn't go near Johnny's house. You promised.
Yeah, I know, but I knew the police had missed the evidence.
Yeah, but you've said one thing and you did another. What if you'd been caught?
Well, I wasn't.
Yeah, but you could have been. Brad, there's an AVO against you. You could have ended up in jail.
So you'd prefer that I did nothing and ended up in jail on a false drug charge?
Look, it doesn't matter how you justify this. There are better ways of going about it.
Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't wait that long.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too. Breaking into Johnny Cooper's house isn't going to help your case one scrap.
Yeah, but now I've got this. His fingerprints will be all over it.
It is irrelevant. Illegally obtained goods are not admissible as evidence, Brad.
If his fingerprints match...
It doesn't matter. The law is very clear on this. They are not admissible.
Hang on. What if I didn't get this illegally?
What?
I found this in the park. You know, the one off Jones Road?
Yeah, I know it. It's a regular hangout of Cooper and his gang.
Yeah, that's why I went down there, to see if I could talk some sense into Johnny. Yeah, I know it was stupid with the AVO and everything, but you got to realise I was desperate.
And you just happened to find this.
Look, I was watching from my car and I saw one of the gang members. It was the big guy. He was doing something sus in the bushes, so I waited for him to leave and I went over there and I found this. It was just tucked away. Look, I reckon one of them got wind that you guys were going to search Cooper's place today, so took it down there this morning and stashed it. Did Cooper make any phone calls when he was here?
I don't know, I've just come on the shift.
Look, I don't know how this guy's mind works. All I know is that I found this bag in the park.
Well, the items appear to match those that were taken from Miss Vale's house.
So if you find Johnny's fingerprints on some of this, you'll charge him, right?
Well, you bet. I've been waiting for something to nail him with. Jason, courier this to forensics. Mark it urgent. Will do. To forensics. Mark it urgent. Will do.
And what about the charges against me?
Oh, well, the narcotics allegations are an entirely separate issue.
With the AVO, I mean, if proven, surely it must go some way to undermine Mr. Cooper's credibility.
Let's just get him in here and see what he has to say for himself, right?
I wish you'd say something.
Do you want me to do it here?
Right, but just try to understand. I had no choice.
Well, let's just wait and see if it gets you off the hook first.
Told you I've done nothing wrong.
This way, Cooper.
Yeah, I got it. Can't drag me in here for no reason.
Interview commences at 4:13 p.m. All right, Mr. Cooper, I'll ask you one more time. Do you know anything about the robbery at 3 Hillview Street on the evening of October the 24th?
Already told you, no.
And do you know anything about a bag of jewellery that was found at the park on Jones Road today?
No?
We think it was left there this morning before Constable Nader searched your house.
That's ridiculous.
What about one of your gang?
What gang? My mates don't know anything about an armed robbery. You're clutching at straws, as usual.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Because we're checking these for fingerprints. And if yours are on it...
He set me up, didn't he?
Who are you talking about?
That drug dealer out there.
You're referring to Brad Armstrong?
He must have...
What's that?
He's out to get me. So he set me up somehow because I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
From forensics.
What's Brad Armstrong doing here anyway? He's supposed to stay 100 metres away from me. You know that.
Oh, you can forget about him. If you had nothing to do with the robbery, how come your fingerprints are all over the stolen goods? We're formally charging Cooper with the robbery of the Vale residence. But lucky you found that bag this morning.
Yeah, it was.
And, the AVO.
Like I said before, that and the drugs charges are a separate issue.
Well, surely this proves that the guy is a complete liar.
This proves he's a liar about the robbery.
And what about the AVO and the other charges? I mean, they're all a sham as
We
well.
will do our very best to ensure Cooper cooperates with us in every matter, Mr. Armstrong. Thank you.
still doesn't put me in the clear.
No, it doesn't. But now Cooper's been charged, hopefully the Potter boy will feel safe enough to tell the truth about the drugs, and then your name will be clear.
Well, thank you both for coming down here with me.
Let's just go home.
They should lock him up and throw away the key.
Except the presiding judge agrees with you.
Yeah, and hope that they don't throw me into the slammer with him.
Just going to give Magic a call, see how Pippa's holding up.
You know, the thing I don't understand is how you were able to find the jewellery when Constable Nader missed it.
Yeah, well, I guess he didn't think of checking the roof. It didn't occur to me either until the last minute.
Oh, but you haven't got the mind of a criminal.
Now, if you want to have a shot at Ash, get it out of your system before Martha gets here.
I'm just saying that for an officer of the law, looking under the roof would have been rudimentary.
I'll see you later, okay? Thanks. Apparently Pippa's just gone to sleep. I think I might leave her there for a couple of hours.
Sal. What's it going to take for you to forgive me?
Maybe for you to understand why I'm so upset.
I know, I broke the law.
No, I'm upset because you lied to me.
And you think that because I did it once, it could happen again, because it won't. I mean, this is just an extraordinary situation.
Yeah, I know that. And I know how wrong you feel, but whatever the situation is, there's always another way. And you've always got my support. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh, what are we celebrating? Johnny Cooper getting his final comeuppance.
Yeah, and hopefully clearing my name in the process.
Great. Did Ash have anything to do with this?
Ah, funny you should say that.
Morag.
Saved by the bell.
So what have I missed now?
Oh, nothing we need to go over again now. I'll fill you in later.
Hello, Morag.
Well, tell us, what are you doing to prepare for your big role as Father Christmas?
Trying not to think about it.
You cannot be serious. Well, we'll be right there. Thank you.
What is it?
That was Constable Nader. It seems the jewellery with Johnny Cooper's fingerprints on it has gone missing.
Well, how did that happen?
I don't know, but we better find out, because without the evidence, Johnny Cooper's not going anywhere.
Forensics sent the jewellery off with a courier from the city, and when the van arrived here, it was gone.
And what does the courier have to say about this?
He doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, how can you not?
Well, he said there were a lot of items in the van, and he doesn't remember it specifically.
Did you make any stops before here?
No, this was the first. So the jewellery could have only gone missing in two places, the city or here.
Who's going to take it?
Well, obviously someone on Cooper's side.
McGrath put me in charge of the courier, so don't worry, I'm chasing it up as we speak.
But if the fingerprints on the evidence are a match to Johnny's, then surely that's proof enough.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, because unless they have the actual evidence, the DPP will not prosecute.
That's right. I'm sorry.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, who else is going to know about the package apart from the police?